first awaken from your sleep, there is no personality, there are no desires, there are no fears, there is no story to be told, there is no you. You are just existing as your true infinite awareness. And as the seconds pass, the downloads begin to flood your mind. The survival programming of the body and the ego, both of which belong to this matrix, this perceptual matrix. It's all a perception. You have to realize that when you're asleep at night, you are fully convinced that whatever you are experiencing is real. For the materialists out there who say it's just chemicals in the brain, you must realize that when you're awake, all you're experiencing are chemicals in the brain. So you can't say that on one hand, the dream state is just chemicals, and then say that your waking state isn't, because they're both just chemical reactions, emotions, energy, and motion. This is how stories are created in this reality. Otherwise, it would just be a perpetual mechanical onslaught of just eating and sex and shelter, and people would just be completely animalistic. But there's this side of us that is storytelling in nature, and this storytelling is what makes this mechanism, this emotionless mechanical earth, have some sort of meaning. People, attribute to it. It all has to do with these stories. So if when you're dreaming, you have no control over anything, how is that not the case when you're awake? In your dreams, there are good guys. In your dreams, there are bad guys. In your dreams, there are people weaker than you. In your dreams, there are people stronger than you. In your dreams, there's always a narrative playing out. Haven't you noticed that every time you fall asleep, there's a narrative? Someone in your dream is trying to get your attention all the time. That's how the dream is created, through perception. Somebody or something in your dream is always trying to get your energy, your attention, your perception. Why is that the case? Meditate on that. Why is that the case? When you wake up, why would it be any different? As above, so below. When you're awake, there's always some story, some perceptual manipulation that is grounding you in this world. Because if you didn't care, you would probably lay down in a field of grass and starve out, because you know that all of the suffering in this realm is an illusion. But because it feels so real, we're attached to these stories. And these stories are constantly being reinforced by the people who want to keep us engaged. Engagement is the key. It's like a YouTube, it's like any algorithm. The purpose of the algorithm is what? To keep you engaged. The algorithm knows what you fear, it knows what you like, it knows what will keep your attention. mean, just think about it. If you put pain and suffering aside just for a couple of seconds, your consciousness will expand. If you ignore all of your life problems, if you ignore all of your goals, ambitions, your fears, your desires, just for a couple of seconds, and you focus on what the fuck is powering my awareness right now. Abandon all stories and perceptions and meditate on your awareness. And it will expand on its own. But the point of this matrix is to constantly keep your perception, your attention on something else, something outside of yourself. That is all.